To be separated people.
Praise the Lord. So well, I want to direct your attention to the book of Jeremiah, the 24th chapter. And while you're getting that, Isaiah 54, and mark it. And Jeremiah 29, and mark it. Praise God. We're going to attempt to read some of Jeremiah 24, and our thought is going to come from the 5th verse. Okay? And it reads like this. The Lord showed me, and behold, 2 baskets of figs were set before the temple of the Lord. After that, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, had carried away captive Jeconiah, the son of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, and the princes of Judah, with the carpenters and the smiths from Jerusalem, and he had brought them to Babylon. One basket had very good figs, even like the figs that are first ripe. The other basket had a very naughty figs, which could not be eaten. They were so bad. Then said the Lord unto me, what sayest thou, Jeremiah? God got a way of asking these things, get your attention, don't he? And I said, figs. The good figs, very good, and the evil, very evil. They cannot be eaten, they are so evil. And again the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel, like these good figs, so will I acknowledge them that are carried away captive of Judah, whom I sent out of this place into the land of the Chaldeans, watch this, for their good. We want to speak to you from the subject, a temporarily holding place. First of all, God showed Jeremiah 2 baskets that were full of figs. But the figs represented God's people. But he showed them the fig as an allegory of the 2 types of people that God had. They both were called as people, but one was evil and the other one was good. And he carried away the good, right? Watch this. They was carried away into bondage, but the bondage in which they was carried away to was for their good. So he said, Pastor, where are you going with this sermon? You know, sometimes going this way, you get so disgusted and tired of routine. Seem like you're not moving. You prayed about it. Look like there's no development. They say be patient. I've been patient. They say pray. I've been praying. And Lord, about right now, I don't mean no harm, but I'm tired. And the so-called evil figs that you call it evil, whether it be in the church or without the church, they doing good as me or better. And sometimes I just wonder, what's the use of being good? Oh, Lord, I'm talking to somebody. What's the use of doing good and living good if I'm doing no better than them that's doing evil? I don't have a job, but they have one. I need an increase, but I don't have it. I've been in this place for I don't know how long. I need promotion. My spirit is low. My body's tired. Sometimes you just get tired of praying. I'm tired of reading. I'm tired of even going to church. I'm just tired. That's a word. But I want you to know where you are. It's a temporary holding place. Watch this here. He said, look, I had you carried out to go there, watch this, for your good. In other words, I know you're in this bondage right now, but it could be worse. But you don't know what I'm doing. I'm preparing you for the good that I have. Isn't that right? And the good that I have, if you're not prepared, it'll overtake you. Glory to God. But see, some good can overwhelm you. And managing it. And keep from being exalted. Or being overtaken by how to handle it. And still be able to have a relationship with God. Are you hearing me? So how do you handle the blessing of God if he was to give it to you in the state that you're in? So I put you in a temporary holding place, isn't that right? To mold and shape you until I am finished, then I release what I have for you. So what you're dealing with is temporary. But then the most logical question would be in your mind, but Lord, how long? No? You know, you start putting the calendars on how long you've been suffering. Well, how long I got to deal with this? Been dealing with this for a while. To be honest with you, I'm tired. I'm tired of dealing with it. I'm tired of being down. I'm tired of being misused. I'm just tired. My spirit tired. My mind tired. Sometimes when they stand, I just stand, but they don't have no meaning to it. They say clap your hands. I'm just clapping because they ask me. But to be honest with you, I don't feel like clapping. I'm singing because I have to. But if I could just really feel what I sing, it'll be different. I'm just tired about right now. That place right there is not where you're going to stay. It's just temporary. But what God is measuring is how you're going to handle where you are. How you going to handle that? Are you hearing me? You see, God allowed things to happen for our reason, our purpose, for his purpose. Watch this. Look what he said. Look at the 6th verse. He said, for I will set my eyes upon them for good. Those was the good figs, which was his people. He said, I got my eyes set on them. Sometimes you wonder, does God see you, what you're going through, period? And he's saying, hey, look, I got my eyes set. I'm watching what you're going through. I can bring you out of it right now. And you know he can because he's all powerful. So you ask yourself sometimes, well, why don't you? It's not an unreasonable question. You say to yourself, well, if you can bring me out, which I know you can, why don't you? I know you see my need. I know you see what I'm going through. Why don't you bring me out of here? It's a temporary holding place there, hearts. Praise God. I need you right there to see how you're going to go through. I'm molding and shaping you for a purpose that I have. And what is this purpose? What is this purpose? Watch this. And I will bring them again to this land, and I will build them. See, God got us in a temporary holding place to build it. Because some of us never been in the state that we are before. You understand that? Now, here's the thing. How are you operating in that state? Are you still worshiping? Is your spirit still up? Or is it down? Yeah, what's your attitude in all of this? Where are you? See, watch this. A good fighter, sometimes when he's in the ring and the man hit him real good, whop, you know his sound off. Whop, he's like this. That ain't hurt. But he got to fight through that pain. You understand that? And he can't just be up there just, he got to fight. He got to demonstrate, I am a champion, I can take a punch. Are you hearing me? God called us to be champions. We got to be able to take the punch of life. Glory to God. Right? We cannot buckle under pressure. God called us to be a champion. And he don't know whether you're a champion unless you go through adversity. You don't know who a champion is until adversity. Can he fight when he hurt? Can he fight when he hurt? Can he fight when he get knocked down? Can he get off the campus and fight? This is when I first really saw what Mayweather was about. When Sugar Shane hit him and buckled his knees. Boy, he buckled him so he was about to go out. But he had to think in the midst of being hurt. See, some people don't think when they get hurt. See, sometimes we as church folk, we don't think when we're hurting, when we're suffering. In other words, we don't think spiritually. The mind starts going about how to get out. Isn't that right? But see, when you're of God, we got to learn about not how to get out, but how to fight our way, good God Almighty, through the midst of this storm. Isn't that right? Glory to God. And if I can endure this punch, this pain is going to be temporary. Isn't that right? Glory to God. But if I keep on fighting, after a while, I'm not even going to feel this pain because my mind is in the fight. Isn't that right? But once you give up fighting, you feel the pain. I say unto you, church, don't give up fighting. Endure your punch. It's just a temporary holding place. Isn't that right? Glory to God. And when Mayweather got hit, it was just temporary. He buckled, his knees buckled, but he knew what to do. He held on. Lord have mercy. Glory to God. He held on. Sometimes you got to know how to hold on when your mind gets clouded. Sometimes you feel like just walking away. Sometimes you just get tired of just suffering. Lord, I'm tired. That's not the time to give up. When you get tired, hold on. Glory to God. When you get weary, hold on. When you can't see your way, hold on. Good God Almighty. When the devil tell you, won't you just give up? It ain't gonna get no better. Hold on. Don't you give up. I heard Isaiah say, even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall not stay down in that temporary holding place, but they shall mount up. They shall mount up with a wing of an eagle. Say yeah, yeah. It's a temporary holding place. God will bring you out. Say yeah. Woo. Good God Almighty. I say it's temporary. It's temporary. I heard Jeremiah say, when God began to deal with him, he said, I know my force towards you. Good God Almighty. I don't care what the devil putting in your mind. I know what I have for you. I know my force towards you. They're a force of peace to bring you to an expected end. Say yeah, yeah, temporary, holding place. Don't you give up, don't you give in. Be not weary and well doing. In due season, we shall reap in the same time. Hold on, don't give up, don't be weary. Isn't that right? My mind go back to the story of Joseph. God began to deal with him and showed him a dream. Good God Almighty. The dream was about the sun and the moon and 11 stars made obeisance to him. I can imagine in my mind, he thought it was going to happen overnight, but God got a timepiece. Good God Almighty. When you're going to be blessed, when he's going to release it. In that night, time went on. Shortly after that dream, the brother stirred up in him, took him down there and put him in a pit. And he was down in a pit after having dreams of hope, dreams of prosperity, dreams of blessing. Found himself in the pit, but he didn't worry because he realized it was a temporary holding place. Now, to tell you, it's a temporary holy place. After a while, God's going to release it. In the Bible, right? Time went on. They tossed him down in jail. And when he got down there, he began to shoot God Almighty and interpret some dreams. There was a butler and a baker that had come to him and said, look at here, I had a dream that there was a basket on my head. Good God Almighty, and there was some bread in the basket, and I seen, good God Almighty, the birds come and pluck it out of my basket. I heard Joel say, in 3 days, your head gonna be lifted up. Good God Almighty. Then the other one came and said, look at here, I'm gonna be pressing grapes and Pharaoh's cup, and the grapes will cluster. He said, in 3 days, the Lord is gonna stir you up and restore you back to your place. But look at here, when you get there, remember me. When he got there, God allowed him to forget because it wasn't on God's calendar for him to be released yet. Some of y'all want to be released. Some of y'all want y'all blessing. Some of you want it right now. But I'm here to tell you, it's not on God's calendar that it shall be released. But don't worry, it's a temporary holding place. Good God Almighty, time went on. When years began to go by, I can imagine in my mind, Joseph was getting discouraged. Though the Bible don't say it, I can imagine he was watching the calendar, thinking of how long that he'd been in jail. But the Bible don't declare he was patient. I heard God said about Abraham, after he had patiently endured, he received the promises of God. Because it was a temporary holding place. Isn't that right? After a while, on God's divine counsel, God said, it's time for him to come out. Look at here. So God stirs up Pharaoh and give him a dream that nobody can interpret. After a while, the butler said, oops, I remember my thoughts. It wasn't that he had forgot it, but God's calendar, with God Almighty, it was time for his blessing to be released. Say it. Hold on. Don't get up. Don't get up. What you going through is temporary. what you ought to do when the 7 years of plenty come, he said, put that up. And when the 7 years of famine come, you'll have enough to survive. Look at that wisdom that God had given him while he was in the temporary holding place. Take this time while you're in your temporary holding place, not to complain, not to mumble, not to grumble, but say, Lord, let thy will be done. I get tired sometimes, but I'm not going to give up. I get worried sometimes, but I won't complain. Can't see my way, but thy word is a lamp unto my feet. I will stand thy word. Isn't that right? I'm getting ready to come in. Give me 1 more minute. I'm getting ready to let you go because it had come up on God's calendar. It was time for his blessing, the fullness. I said the fullness. He thought it was full when he was in the house as a servant, being a slave. And because he was in the house, he'd never been there before, never been in the palace. He became satisfied. So God stirred up some stuff. Are you hear me? Sometimes we get satisfied with a little when God got much. Yeah. Over to God. Watch it here. Full of the time came when God was ready to release that blessing. Bible said, look at here. I need a man who can supervise this, who can manage this. He looked around. There was nobody else but the man who was standing in the temporary holding place to be released.